Hey guys, I am going to try to do a short and to the point video about gut loading. In here you see some oats, some carrots, and Cuttlebone. What we use for our oats is just the cheap whole grain oats from Walmart. And that can be your base food, or you can use any kind of bran. Bran is good also, as long as it doesn't have anything weird in it. We also use a good all-around vitamin mineral supplement powder, Vianate. This is probably the industry standard for most of the gecko people. Excellent, excellent product. Highly recommend it. You don't have to buy it in a tub this big. You can get it in smaller ones for those of you that just have a couple of pet geckos. I want to show, this is a new Cuttlebone. They've been working on it. You can see how solid and dense this is. We buy these in bulk off of Amazon. You can get one or two from any pet supplier. This is where I wanted to show you the new one though. This is one that's been used several times for gut loading. One of these will last you several gut loads. You can see how they've gotten in there and just absolutely decimated this thing. It's an excellent source of calcium for your reptiles. If you notice that when you feed your reptiles and you sprinkle on your calcium powder on the insects in the dish, they tend to die off. It's because they inhale the powder and they die in the dish. Using the Cuttlebones while gut loading your feeder insects does not cause that issue. You still need to dust your insects though. But for gut loading for periods of days or hours, you don't have to dust them while they're gut loading. Use these instead. You can see the Vianate powder on the carrot skins. One thing I wanted to mention also is that when you do your carrots, if you peel just one side, the moisture in your carrots will stay a lot longer instead of drying up into little shrivels and pieces. So when you get your nice big carrots, just shave down that one side, leave this skin intact, and that will cause the moisture in your carrots to last a lot longer. Or your potatoes. Some people use white potatoes, different kinds of potatoes. You can also use sweet potatoes for gut loading, for moisture also. When we use our Cuttlebones, we break them up into chunks. If I can get it at the right angle, you can already see where these guys are working on these, chewing them up. See the little indentions where they've been scraping and chewing on there. They really work these things over. Excellent source of calcium. But one thing I definitely want to mention is I'm always shocked at how many people PM me that they did not know that they were supposed to gut load their insects. They thought that they just pick up the insects, bring them home, feed them to your pet. That is not how that works. In order to have your animal healthy, nice long life, excellent health, you need to be gut loading all your feeders, whether they are crickets, dubia, superworm, whatever it is that you have. They need to be gut loaded on a quality grain product and fresh vegetables. There's a lot of different things you can use for vegetables for gut loading. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a PM on Facebook. One thing that I definitely want to mention is that when you are gut loading your insects, please do not use things like cat food or dog food or chicken mash. For breeding insects, that is absolutely fine. But for insects that are being gut loaded to be fed directly to your reptiles, do not use animal protein based products. Use whole grain products and fresh vegetables. Otherwise, you can cause problems with your reptile, with uric acid issues and gout. So please do not use ever cat food, dog food, chicken pellets, fish flakes, nothing of this nature. Always use a good quality whole grain, bran, or oatmeal, something of that nature. It's way healthier for your animals. So I think that pretty much covers everything about gut loading. You can pick your Cuttlebones up at any pet care, pet store. And these are worms from our favorite provider, Rainbow Mealworms. That's where we buy all of ours from. And what you're looking at here is a 20K bin that's been loading for a couple of days now. And these guys will get fed out tonight. You can see where they've been eating on this carrot. Just make sure that you are gut loading any insects that you bring home. Gut load them thoroughly and properly. Otherwise, you're just giving empty nutrition of no value to your reptile. And they're only as healthy as what they're eating. You are what you eat. If you're eating empty, unloaded insects, your animals, they're not getting any quality from that. So make sure you use a good quality supplement and some fresh vegetables. You will be good to go. If you have any questions regarding anything, just shoot me a PM on Facebook.